ACH erupted onto the scene, scored a lot of huge victories, including all the way back at Refused to Lose with a win over Mecha Wolf 450, a former light heavyweight champion. But since then, as of late, that Refused to Lose moniker hasn't really fit, with tough losses to the likes of Hammerstone and Daga. Can ACH get back on track here tonight at Believe?
Part of the story you didn't mention was that ACH has battled through injury over the last 16 months, and for him to show up here and compete every single time, to honor these bookings, to come here and fight in front of these fans, he deserves kudos for that. But will the injuries finally catch up with him?
Jake Atlas coming off of perhaps the biggest win in his promising young career at PCW Ultra Possessed when he bested the likes of Marco Stunt, Eli Everfly, and Chris Bay to earn the #1 contendership moniker. A shot that he won't get tonight, of course, because the light heavyweight champion, Shane Strickland, fighting for the heavyweight title in our main event.
Unfortunate that Atlas won't get his shot here tonight, but he understands and he's going to be patient. And he's going to make a statement here against ACH before his big light heavyweight championship match at A2K19 in a month from now.
And for ACH, what a huge opportunity for him if he can get back to his winning ways. He was undefeated, was ACH for quite some time in PCW Ultra. So if he gets a victory over the newly minted #1 contender, ACH will be right back in the title picture.
These two going to square off, take their time, feel each other out. Both men strong, elusive. They can do all kinds of different styles and varieties of wrestling, whether it's lucha libre, mat-based wrestling. Both of these men so talented and so well-rounded.
They can high fly when it calls for it as well, and they can absolutely turn out your lights. High impact offense when you think of Jake Atlas with the LGB DDT. And on the flip side with ACH, that buster call, that big brain buster. Beautiful single leg there by ACH, so fluid, Christian.
Yeah, that heel pick incredible as he rolled into it. When you watch ACH, you're gonna see something innovative every time. He never wrestles the same twice. Like a chef with a new recipe, adding a little bit of salt and pepper to each one of his matches. And it's worked for him again. He's had a rough patch this year, but he has been injured, Todd.
He sure has. I don't see that normal kinesio tape that he usually is sporting all over that shoulder, so perhaps he's finally seen a light at the end of the tunnel in terms of those injuries.
But we see on that right thigh, however, that he's still favoring it, still using the support tape on perhaps what is a nagging injury that's lasted almost a year. Can Jake Atlas possibly expose him for that, go right after it?
And for ACH, that might take some of the spring out of his legs for that high fly flow remix, that big frog splash that he's put people away with in the past. Fundamental wrestling early, and a physical shoulder block there by both men, but neither man backing down.
Atlas not usually one to showboat in this manner, just he's already in the middle of a fight, and he's gonna flex off with ACH, one of the best physiques in wrestling.
In his recent matches, we've seen more of a cocky side of ACH come out. Nice leg sweep there. And back the other way, attempted, but countered into the head scissors. What a beautiful stop on a dime counter there, Christian.
Yeah, but no surprise from the likes of these two guys with the athleticism that they both possess. This match is going to razzle-dazzle for sure. And there's the striking to back it up to show you how vicious they can be as well, especially ACH.
ACH will be able to butter your rolls at your holiday feast. Use those chops like a knife through butter. Goes upstairs, does Jake Atlas. Deep hook of the leg now, only a count of 2.
Atlas able to end the momentum so quickly with that enziguri out of nowhere. I mean, it's his quickness, but it's his striking mixed with the quickness that makes him so unique. Jake Atlas, a youngster in the scene, but has absolutely exploded in popularity over the last year and a half. And now a #1 contender for the light heavyweight championship, which he will get a month from now at 2K19.
Absolutely, but will Shane Strickland be the ultra heavyweight champion? He goes up a weight class, up a division. You know, you see it a lot in the world of mixed martial arts. You've seen it with Conor McGregor, 2-division champion, Daniel Cormier, and now right here in PCW Ultra.
I remember a 2-division champion named the Ultimate Warrior when he defeated, who was it again, Todd? Your favorite wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan?
Kind of fuzzy memory. Remember that yellow Intercontinental title. Yellow streak up his back because he never gave Hogan a rematch.
Oh, relax. Have some of this vape.
Supposed to be at the Coliseum. Big shot there again by ACH. And you want to talk about momentum. What will it do to the momentum of the #1 contender, Jake Atlas, to the light heavyweight title and his aspirations if he loses this one? It's ACH's birthday. He seems to have the crowd behind him, even though Jake Atlas always fights with ultra pride.
Sure, and it's a question of the chicken or the egg. Which comes first? Cover here. Just two. But you have to ask yourself, which comes first? Is it the fact that he's looking ahead beyond ACH at that title shot? Has he been maybe avoiding studying tape on ACH and going straight after that, what means so much in that light heavyweight championship shot at the beginning of next year? Because right now he's taking a beating, Todd. I mean, we're watching him get physically assaulted here by ACH.
Chopping down the tree is ACH, just brimming with confidence. That chin draped across the throat, having a word with the official. ACH might have the experience in PCW in singles competition over Jake Atlas, who's been in more multi-person matches, including the match he won to become #1 contender. Jake Atlas has been able to be an opportunist in those matches. Here he's got to go toe-to-toe with one of the best in the sport today.
Yeah, but he's up for the task. You look, he goes under right there. Look at Jake Atlas possibly with a great counter, and this could be the momentum shift that Jake Atlas needed. Damn! Instead
Atlas,
he eats a drop kick.
Cover now by ACH. Atlas was able to avoid the first strike, but not the second. And look at the chest of Jake Atlas. It is lit up like a Christmas tree, my friend.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten an Indian burn on your arm, had one of your cousins rip the hairs out of your arms, and that's what's happening. His blood vessels are bursting in his chest. Cover here, able to bridge out. But when that starts to happen, I mean, the fatigue and swelling, yeah, sure, there's a lot of adrenaline. Maybe he doesn't feel it quite like he will later, but the damage is done by ACH, and he continues to work on the youngster Jake Atlas.
ACH has been absolutely measuring Atlas with these strikes. Came down with the axe kick, and now, if it ain't broke, why fix it? But the sternum just might be broken of Jake Atlas if this continues. Starting
to turn to a horror movie on the chest of the young promising star, Jake Atlas. And this is going to be the story for the rest of this match, Todd. Will he be able to persevere through this type of assault from the veteran ACH? Will Jake Atlas be able to stand on his 2 feet and fight back? Can he make a comeback here?
And this is more to the advantage. Well, that remains to be seen. We've seen the ultra pride, as we mentioned, the heart, the tenacity of Jake Atlas, but might get put out here. This favors ACH. He likes to get you down horizontal so he can go up top for that high fly flow remix. He likes to get you out of your faculties so he can cinch you in for that buster call. He can do those things from here. Jake Atlas nowhere near an LGB DDT at this point.
No, I mean, without a vertical base, he's not going to be able to do anything. ACH so smart now, pinning the left wrist of Jake Atlas, who is about an inch away from having 2 shoulders down. This is a bad spot for Atlas. The fans are behind him. He needs to use the motivation of this crowd to potentially make a comeback. Look at that. And that's fundamental wrestling there by Jake Atlas, using some leverage, getting the shoulders down.
It was a nice reversal into the pinning predicament. And ACH has slowed the pace of this thing in a big way. Jeez. And at this point in the matchup, these big shots are really going to start to pay dividends for ACH.
And for our fans at home, you can actually see it. At this time you can't, but when you look at the chest of Jake Atlas, it's just disgusting. Oh, missed him. Nice comeback. Atlas showing some heart here.
Swing and a miss by ACH. But Jake Atlas was swinging for the fences. We're happy to have you back. All of those watching live on Fight TV. We took a one-show vacation with Possessed, but we're back live. And for all of you watching on Amazon Prime, as well as now Atlas going to work. Might see a TKO here to strikes, or Atlas might punch himself out, partner.
17 unanswered chops to the chest of ACH. A little turnabout may be fair play, if I could borrow a line from Todd Kennelly, my partner, and he's just pummeling that chest. The punishment, you can see clearly ACH reeling, perhaps losing the breath in his lungs to try to recover from all those concussive blows, and now, Jesus Christ,
gosh.
Look at the sweat flying off. My goodness, Todd.
Sweat flying, and the blood is bubbling up from beneath the skin of Atlas. Excuse me.
And Todd, you have to think about whiplash in that situation too. He was hit so hard. Head just rocking over that top turnbuckle. Cover here, referee's close.
I'm telling you what, man, Jake Atlas isn't gonna need a Christmas sweater after this. He's wearing one. Bright red chest here for Atlas. This is a more focused, more deliberate ACH than we've seen in quite some time. He's back to his form here, Christian.
And on the other hand, it just seems as if the heart and tenacity of Jake Atlas to never quit, never say die is showing today. People have questioned his attitude, but you can't question his heart.
Big smile on the kisser of the birthday boy. High Fly Flow remix. Nobody home.
That's a game changer there, Todd. He absolutely missed that. You could see he's winded. If you ever taken a soccer ball to the stomach, you just feel like you can't breathe. Try flying from the top rope as high as that guy jumps and just crashing right down on the canvas.
I played the real football, brother. Both men, though, fighting back to their feet here, Christian Cole. And this, again, we're just getting started. High-stakes matchup here. It's a night, really, here at Believe, of championship action and implications. Big time here, as, again, Jake Atlas, the #1 contender to the only title that won't be contested here.
Oh, got him in a full Nelson.
Title. Oh, what a counter there by ACH. Not to be undone. Say goodnight. Standing moonsault. Center of the ring. Deep hook of the leg. Oh, how close was that?
My goodness. One of ACH's teeth just flew across the ring on that swinging super kick. That was incredible by Jake Atlas, who has turned the momentum of this match right around and now seems to have control. How close was that?
Incredible light heavyweight action has been one of the true staples of PCW Ultra throughout its history, and living up to the billing here between two top contenders.
Atlas thinking something waiting behind, stalking ACH.
Back handspring. ACH counter, timed that into the rear waist lock. Little too much flash there for Atlas. Does have a gymnastics background, partner.
Yeah, beautiful suplex there. Maybe an ode to the late Eddie Guerrero here from ACH, whose career was inspired by the late Eddie.
Well, you can hear the faithful. It's not lost on them. Paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
It never gets old showing love to Eddie. And here it is.
Looking for the third of the three amigos. Both men wearing their magnetic boots. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? Round and round they go.
Ooh! Oh my God!
Knockout shot. ACH big time win. No, not yet.
And what a match to start off this card here at PCW Ultra Believe. Live on the Fight app, Amazon Prime. And we've had two different 2.9 counts in the last number of minutes in this match.
Oh, Amazon all about making deliveries, partner, and these two are delivering in a big way in our opening contest. One that'll leave you breathless. But ACH, you can see, he was all smiles. He was full of confidence earlier, but now that doubt starts to creep in. What's it going to take? And ACH desperately wants and needs a win here.
You can see him still favoring the left side of his rib cage and solar plexus as he missed that high fly flow remix earlier, hit the canvas hard. It's winded him, and it's changed the dynamic of this match, Todd.
Sure has, a real test of wills. Nice combination, backbreaker, German suplex with the bridge! And that hand was sliding down the chimney for 3, but did not make it.
Jake Atlas absolutely kicked out on instinct there. I mean, some of these wrestlers can hear that 2 count. They can hear it behind them. They know, but they're not all there. And right now, after that German suplex, picture perfect by ACH, I'm not sure that Jake Atlas knows where he is right now.
Got absolutely turned inside out. What a clinic these two are putting on when it comes to striking, grappling, high impact, high flying, everything under the sun that makes this division the one to watch.
He's got 2 underhooks from behind there. Head between the legs, muscling up all 200 pounds of Atlas, who's able to fight out and continues to show his heart here, Todd. He's from Los Angeles, California. He's here in front of his home fans. He wants to win this.
Look out! LGB DDT, partner.
In for the cover.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
That's how he became #1 contender, and it was not enough to put away ACH, and now the shoe on the other foot.
I have no idea how ACH was able to power up.
How about the respect here for the faithful for this incredible action? Went for it earlier. This time, he connects with the elbow, Christian.
Ton of respect. This thing's getting real heated here in the middle of the ring. Look at this, my God, look at ACH.
Tiger bomb, only a count of 2.
And after a picture-perfect Tiger bomb, Atlas still kicks out.
Oh, but he's in perfect position here now, partner. Didn't hit it earlier, but now he's going all the way to the tippy top.
If he hits this, it's over. Oh God!
Counter to the knees, into the cradle, wrapping up the package. No!
Look at Atlas with the springboard cutter.
Calling the audible, hook of the leg, still not enough.
And what a show these fans are getting. This is the first match tonight. And these two pulling out all the stops, giving each other everything they got. My God, what a match.
What action, incredible.
And it's still going, Tom.
An absolute war of attrition. What a way to kick things off. This is awesome indeed. But what is it gonna take?
Oh, maybe a little too much showboating from Atlas, who's caught. Standing suplex.
Beautiful counter. Into the cover now the other way, and that was so close. Just death-defying near falls, a sliver of light between the canvas and the referee's hand.
This is bad for Atlas, as winded as he is now. To be in that corner, he has to fight out of this. Oh my God.
Oh, suspended suplex attempt, but now at this point in the match, both guys are sweaty. Certainly a precarious position there, Christian. Bad things can happen. Looked for that flash kick a la Guile. Didn't hit it. Counter, there it is. LGB DDT, hit to perfection, cover. That's gonna do it.
Wow. In no way is this an upset because he is the #1 contender. But what a massive victory for Jake Atlas, the promising youth who has just defeated ACH. Incredible performance by Jake Atlas.
I mean, we've just seen this youngster grow up here at PCW Ultra. He started back with us at the very first Young Guns event, and now moving him all his way up to become the #1 contender. He has high hopes. He refers to himself as the superstar, and he is living up to it, and he has got a date with Destiny and a shot at the Ultra Light Heavyweight Championship. Devastating loss for ACH, but partner, that may have been the best we've seen of ACH, but somehow it just wasn't enough.
You know, I got the scoop on a lot of the things that are going on in the independent wrestling world and community, and there's a lot of rumors about ACH and what may happen for him in 2019. I can't confirm or deny any rumors, but what I can tell you is he's had an amazing contribution over the last number of years to independent pro wrestling, and PCW Ultra has been blessed to have him, fought through injury, and did absolutely everything in his power to be a contender here in this company. And he's getting a great ovation from these fans now as he heads out.
Richly deserved. One of the absolute greatest in the sport today is ACH. And did you see the class? Even though it's his birthday, he could have had a moment there. Perhaps this might be the last time we see him in PCW Ultra, but he bowed out. He gave the ring to the victor, Jake Atlas. Class act, ACH.